What's up guys, Ivan here, and in this video I'm going to show you the exterior, interior and the infotainment system of this beautiful car. And this has maybe the longest name of all Mercedes, and this is the Mercedes-AMG GT 63S 4MATIC Plus 4-door coupe. And this is the key to the car with the AMG logo on the front and a Falterbach 3 logo on the back of the key fob. Really beautiful and new style key fob. So in the front we can see this this large and wide front with the Panamericana grille as a center. So really nice looking car. And this is a Designo Brilliant Blue Magno, which is matte paint, special paint, costs just a little under the 4K US dollars. And nicely spec'd car, you are looking at around 200K. So this badge means that there is a Distronic Plus, because you can't feel the star on the badge. This is little Mercedes badge on the front bumper. You can see the ridges on the bonnet, which is very nice. And really star of this particular car are these 21-inch AMG forged monoblock wheels in black, matte black color. So let me know what you think about this. This is like a legacy to the old Mercedes cars. You can see also carbon ceramic brakes with these bronze-like calipers behind those monoblock wheels. And this car has a Michelin 275/35/21 tires, Pilot Sport 4S, which are the performance tires, but not the Cup 2 tires. Also V8 bi-turbo 4MATIC Plus sign on the front fender. Really nice looking car. Also has a night package. And you can see now the extendable rear spoiler on the boot lid. And this is like a hatchback, like a liftback style of the boot space. So everything with the glass comes up. Really nice. As you can see, detailed look on the spoiler. You can set it, I believe, in 4 or 5 levels up and down. And this particular car has a black gloss finish rear part of the bumper with 4 exhaust tips and like a nice diffuser on the back. And this car has like really narrow tail lamps in the back, and thanks to that the car looks more wide. So this is the top 63S, the most powerful version engine model of this particular shape car. And these are the hazard lights, which are in the daylight LED running lights in the front. And yeah, just a magnificent looking car. In the back you have like a dynamic hazard lights and signal lights, so it looks fantastic and everybody can see you. And now we can take a look under the bonnet, under the hood, to see the engine of this car. And this is a hand-built engine, V8 engine, which is called the Hot V from a Falterbach. You can see the name of the person which handcrafted this engine in a Falterbach Mercedes-AMG. And this engine is special because it has turbos inside of the cylinder banks, and this is better for everything basically. And here we can see that this car is 4.0 liter V8 bi-turbo engine. It has a 470 kilowatts, which is 639 horsepower in PS and 630 horsepower in the US. And this car is combined with AMG Speedshift MCT 9-speed sports transmission. So this car has a lot of torque. It has a 900 Newton meters or 664 pound-feet of torque. And this is just a brutal car. It holds the record at Nürburgring Nordschleife, which is the most difficult track in the world, as the fastest 4-seater car. So this is really crazy, and it can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.1 seconds, and 100 kilometers per hour is 3.2 seconds. So really fast car. And with the special all-wheel drive system 4MATIC Plus, you can switch off the front axle and have just a rear-wheel drive, and only this car, an E63S, can do that in Mercedes lineup. Soon you'll follow other cars, like maybe A45S, which will have this system as well. And there was also confirmed that this car will receive the new V8 hybrid engine next year, which should have around 800 horsepower, which is just mind-blowing. I can't even imagine how powerful this would be. Now it's crazy powerful. So yeah, this is just a future, but right now this is the most powerful 4-seater car around the Nürburgring Nordschleife, even though this is quite a heavy car, but every engineering comes together to have the best and the fastest lap around the track. So let's close the bonnet, the hood. You need to slam it really nicely, otherwise it won't close, like I show you now. So you need to slam it. Okay. And in the lower part of the front bumper, you can see the radiators on the right side, but in the middle you can see like a flaps, which will open and close automatically depending on the aero which the car needs at a certain speeds. And the front lip is also high gloss black. So right now we can take a look at the front. You have AMG illuminated door trim and this beautiful welcome screen, which is welcoming you when you enter the vehicle every time. What's up guys, so welcome to this GT63 interior. First we need to start the ignition. And you can see the AMG logo. So this is GT63 interior in black AMG Napa leather. So this is ambient lighting, purple sky on 100% brightness, but I will show you this later. There is also A-Class. These are the comfort seats with AMG and a Falterbach logo. Looks really great. So we have fully electric memory seats, heated seats, ventilated seats, and we can operate the passenger seat with this button. Burmester high-end sound system. So ambient lighting is really nice in this car. You have it everywhere, in the vents and blinds, even here, and also on the other side, and also in the rear, but I will show you that later. So this is AMG performance wheel in Dynamica, which is like a Alcantara material. So it has a square on the side, AMG logo on the bottom, and it has this gray stripe on 12 o'clock. So these are the hotkeys on the left, and on the right you have a dynamic select, which is also here, but you have it also here. So you can change from comfort to sport plus and to race mode. And we have also individual mode. So you see the changing of the drive select here and everywhere. You can see it everywhere basically. A little bit near. So you have operated electric, of course. With this touchpad you operate this display, and with this touchpad you operate the main command display. And this is Super Sport. As you can see, you can change Super Sport, Sport and Classic. So the Sport has two instrument cluster and has a V8 biturbo sign on the right instrument cluster. So you have here the speed, and here is the rev counter. And if I change it to Classic, then everything is blue, also on the command display. So I'm not a big fan of this blue. I like it more in sport because it has like a black and dark gray tones, but favorite will be Super Sport. So yeah, this is a great car. As you can see, here you have a Distronic plus button, active lane keeping, parking sensor off. This is probably for the lift. And as you can see, this car has a matte carbon decor here and also on the doors. And also here in the middle, so whole dashboard is like a matte carbon. And also here you have this decor. So yeah, you can control this if you press, and then if it's like this is auto start stop switch, then you can change it with this button, so on off. And again, if you press the like a display, then you can change what is on the display. So right now here is like exhaust, and I can change it when I press the button. So by pressing on the display, you change what is on the display. Here is like a wing adjustable, and with the button you change the position, for example, of the wing. So this is really useful because when you are holding steering wheel like this, then you can quickly change what you want from the car. You can pre-select the things which you change the most, like maybe suspension and exhaust, and you can change it while driving, and you can see it also here. So this is a good way how to change it. Of course, you see things on the head-up display. So yeah, this is really advanced system from Mercedes-AMG, and you can change a lot of things here. Like you can have a head-up display and change position, brightness, display content, then telephone, media, radio, navigation. So you can have a navigation here. Trip, you see here consumption. And while I'm operating with this touchpad, you can see how is it changing on this side. And AMG performance, you have a boost of the turbos, kilowatts Newton meters at the moment when you're accelerating, G-force, and you can have it also here. And these are the stats for everything, like a powertrain, gearbox, suspension, stabilization system, exhaust, suspension. And these are the temperatures of the engine and gearbox. Assistant, this is for Distronic, and attention, this is an attention assist if you are driving too long. And in service, you can see tire pressure and stuff like this. And if you press with this button, like a right, you can see the yellow line here is changing. So that means that you operate the left or right part. So if I swipe, you can see. And I can change some things here too. So yeah, really advanced system. And here you can control it with this or with this touchpad. So in navigation you have route guidance with live traffic, and you have many options how you can adjust everything. So I will talk about this probably in other video specific to the navigation and route guidance. This is self-explanatory. I want to show you vehicle. So in vehicle you have a seats, and these seats have a lot of different functions, like massage. So you can have a high intensity massage, relaxing, a lot of type of massages. You can have a lumbar support, and dynamic seat means if you are going in the left corner, then the opposite side of the of the seat is inflated to keep you like a steady. Lumbar support is, as you can see, is highlighted. It's on the middle of the back of your back. Side bolsters. So really advanced seats. Climate control. You can basically set here everything what you want to set. Track pace. You can drive around the tracks like a Nürburgring, and you can record your own times on those tracks. So for example, Algarve, Spa-Francorchamps, Hockenheim, Laguna Seca, Nürburgring. So you can see everything here, like best lap time, average speed, top speed. So this is just fantastic. Then you have a drag race, acceleration, quarter mile, braking, telemetry. And if you are driving fast, then you can see also changing the head-up display accordingly. So a lot of things. I will show you the light settings, ambient light, and I will show you all of these multicolor options. So if you deselect multicolor, then you have a single color, and these are the 64 colors. You can see the number of the color, and it's changing everywhere. But for me, more interesting is multicolor, because you can have a combination of colors like ocean blue, purple sky. This is like a light and dark purple together. Then you have a red moon, which is blue and red, like pinkish, between pink and red. Fire red is like orange and red together, so it's like a fire. Dawn blue, you can see also colors here. So if you are driving during sunset or sunrise or during night, this is a great to have. So color mix, not my favorite, but it's interesting because you have everywhere you have different colors. So here is like a green, here is like a blue tone, and here is orange, red. So yeah, everywhere is different color. And you can have a welcome, multicolor animations. I'm not 100% sure what this means, but climate is also interesting because if you change the temperature, it's also changing here in the vents. If I change temperature, you can see it's changing from this is hot, red, also here. And if you want to decrease, if I press down, then it's changing to blue. In the middle tunnel you have AC thermatronic feature. You have here the rest, residual heat, defrost of the rear. This is auxiliary heating, closing the air in the car. So here you have a deep cup holders, USB ports, NFC charging for your phone, and here are some hotkeys to navigation, radio. This is hazard lights, really nice button, small, and car settings. So these are very special because you can see this is like a V shape, this middle tunnel, and it is from GT two-door car which had a GTR had before, like analog. Now the facelift has also the same, like here. And you have 4 on each side, because it means it's like a V8 engine. So 4 here, and together it's V8. And with this display, it's very similar as on this one, on these hot keys. So you can change by pressing either here or on the display, doesn't matter. And here is like a touching up and down. So this is AMG ride control, exhaust. This is adjustable wing, auto start stop, and this is volume for the music. So with this touchpad, like in new Mercedes, you can operate the command display. Really comfortable. And here you have a select for the transmission. So parking, reverse, and this is like between, so this is like nothing. Neutral and drive. Also carbon decor is going here. So in the middle you have this large armrest, quite deep, and you have here USB ports. You can put some stuff here. And these seats are very nice because they have a AMG here. I really like this. And also a Falterbach logo here. And yeah, here is like a Dynamica. And this is AMG Performance leather. Ventilated, as you can see. Really nice support here from the bolsters. Really deep as my palm, as you can see. And here also. So this will keep you, and you can make it like more to your more narrow for your body, and also more wide. AMG floor mats, and you have a little net here for some things. In the glove compartment, you have a perfume diffuser, interior perfume. So this is like a little perfume, so you can try which perfume do you want. Nightlife mood, sports mood, downtown mood, Pacific mood. So this Pacific is actually AMG 63 perfume. So I'm curious how this smells, but it's half open, so I'm not going to open it fully. Alright, so everything is in leather, as you can see. This is one of the best AMGs, so it needs to have the best materials. Here is like, as you can see, different material. Here is a cutout for the head-up display. Nice stitching. And look on the door panel from the other side. So this is a high-end Burmeister sound system. As I told you, memory seats. And this car actually has a red seat belt, so very nice touch. Really fantastic seats. You can have also AMG performance seats with like a even more integrated headrest. So I can actually move this headrest. So that's pretty cool. And on the top you have a cosmetic mirror with light. You can put some documents here. And then you have a controls for lights, SOS button, Mercedes Me button, and Burmeister speaker. So you have a surround sound. And this is opener for the roof. So actually you can open this by hand, which is interesting. And this roof you can open with this button. Like this. Also you have ambience lighting here for the footrest. Let me show you from the side. So they are nice and metallic. You have here control for the steering wheel, so you can move it up and down, front towards you or from you, and then you have here for a windshield wiper toggle, and here is actually nothing. Sometimes here is a transmission, but in this car it's here. Also with a Falterbug logo. Alright, so let's check the back seats. Okay, so this is from the rear seats, the view. You can see the ambience lighting, and on the top actually is also Burmeister sound speaker, and also here. So you have a lot of speakers, one here and one here and other one there. So really you must have a best surround sound here. Also I have a lot of space here. Here I have some storage, a lot of space. Also above my head there is some space, not much, like 6-7 centimeters. I'm not touching the roof, but it's good. So yeah, spacious interior, not like in S-Class, but more similar to E-Class. But yeah, looks really great and comfortable. These rear seats have some contour here, so not like the front, of course, but you have some here, so you can feel your back supported. Also red seat belts. You have here the armrest with like a storage space, quite deep, like 5 centimeters, and really nice, like soft carpet. And you have a hidden cup holders here. So yeah, this is great for rear passengers. So really great. And also you can have here like a middle row, like a tunnel here, and you would have here like a display, and yeah, like a continuation of this middle part you will have it here. I never seen it in person. It's like 7 or 8K option. So yeah, it would be here basically, and you would have an additional display. Here you can change the temperature for the climate control, and you have some vents here. So looks fantastic in the rear, and I really like that this has also ambience lighting, so fantastic. So yeah, let's go and check out the boot space and the rear spoiler. And let's close the rear doors. This car has a soft close mechanism, so it will close nicely. You don't need to slam them. And if we open the fuel cap, you can see the tire pressure at a certain speeds. At the higher speed you need to put more pressure in the tires, and this car needs a high octane fuel. And let's open the boot. You can do it with the key fob. And this is really nice, 461 liter high loading deep boot space. You can see like a little bandage on the side, Burmeister speaker, sound woofer. You can lower the rear seats with this button. And despite this is only like 461 liters, this is quite large. You have a 12-volt socket. Also you can put the other part of the seats down. So really nice. You have something there, I'm sure, maybe fuse box. And underneath the floor, if you open it, you have like a shopping little storage, and you have this black envelope with like a red tape. So this is actually the AMG private lounge envelope, which you can use to enter the special club and have other benefits. This is just a foil which will come out when you bought the car. So this is of course the automatic boot lid, and you can see the spoiler, how it looks when the boot is open. Alright guys, so that's it. I want to just thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed and find it useful. Give this video a thumbs up and I'll see you soon in the next video. And as always, have a great day.